Hi YouTube. How are you doing? I'm doing okay. Um, Today was kind of busy. I baked some fresh bread and I'm making hot wings and I made a salad and my usual stuff around here. But yeah, um, I was thinking, well, yeah, I'm going to be fasting. Well, I fast all day anyway. I still haven't ate anything since yesterday. I do that every day. But I was thinking about fasting and the importance of it, not only like, cleaning out your body and detoxing and whatnot like that, but also spiritually being able to think more clear. Um, One time in particular, I'll go back, I had a great big decision to make concerning my youngest son. And I fasted for 3 days and was able to make what I believe was the right decision, something like that. So um, I do believe you can think a lot clearer if you don't have a lot of toxins in your body. And food can really, really set you back. Um, that was another topic I was thinking of. Diabetes and fasting. How many people do you know, or are you a diabetic? Do you fast? How do you deal with it? What do you eat when you come off your fast? Do you eat whatever you want then, or um, why I'm asking is not only for a friend, but um, for my own information. I'm really curious to how a diabetic's body not only acts during the fast, um, but after. And when you do eat something, how does your body react at that moment? Do you have to take your insulin or eat a certain thing, or what works for you if you are diabetic and you fasted? That type of thing is really interesting and might be helpful for other people. So I was watching Robin's Hood. His mother went on fast. I think she's into her third day, and she's diabetic and was drinking some juice. So through her, not a total fast, but at least away from solid foods. So, um, and I heard him say that his boss does that too. So I don't know for how long, or if it's like, through the day or many days or what, but um, it's interesting to me because food really does guide our mood a lot of times. And, like if you eat too much sugar, or like you give a kid too much sugar, you know, that type of thing, or steak, people that eat a lot of beef in their lives. I've noticed aggression problems um, with meat eaters. I mean, I eat meat, but I'm really careful. I'm very, very careful, as a matter of fact. Um, so, all these things kind of interest me. Um, Gee, I don't know, maybe not a whole lot more going on today. I just sort of wanted to check in and say hi and see what everybody's up to and ask you if you are diabetic. How do you deal with a fast and what works for you? And when you come off a fast, even if you aren't diabetic, what do you eat when you come off your fast? Now, I know back when I first started fasting, well, when I was starving was a little bit different, but fasting intentionally, like in my 20s. And they recommended salad and whatnot when you came off your fast. But that to me never was possible. I was craving proteins and sugars, maybe not so much carbs, but now I do in my older age, I crave more carbs than I ever did before in my life. I don't know why. Probably energy, the vitamin B12 and whatnot, but I gotta be careful and watch them regardless. Um, Even though I'm not diabetic, it's just a good thing to watch, you know. Um, and sugars to me, well, like fruits and fruit juices and a lot of vegetables turn into sugars like almost immediately in your system. So if you don't have some type of protein with it, it's going to create sugar. Just like 2% milk you can't give to a dog because it doesn't have enough fat in it to go through the dog's body and it creates too much sugar and it will give them worms. Now, on the other hand, if you give them skim milk or low fat, non fat milk, that doesn't happen because the proteins in it go and the amino acids go into it more like a solid, and the same with the whole milk. But the 2% has just the right amount of not having the fat or having the fat that the dog's body reacts differently with that. So, and I have a cat, he likes milk, but he only likes 1% milk. So, or non fat. So you give him, well, he'll drink the whole milk, but not really a lot. He just sort of, what he does is his mom had died, so kind of to get the effect of nursing, I think, but he dunks his paw in it and then licks his paw. That's how he drinks his milk. So, yeah, little strange, but yeah, he's a strange one. So, well, I'll put this through. I pretty much that's about all that's on my mind. Just wondering about what you eat when you're done with your fast and um or even how often do you fast? Like I say, I fast every day. I eat once a day. Normally, if I do eat twice a day, it's very rare, maybe a few times a year, literally. So, fasting to me is kind of easy, and a lot of people like to snack, but I really don't. If I'm around a crowd of people and they're snacking, I'll snack just to be polite, seriously and literally. Or I'll eat when they eat, and that'll be it for the day. And, but that doesn't happen often either. I just don't, I really don't like to eat. If I could go without eating and have energy, I'd probably be doing okay. I don't know, I might miss baking. I do like to bake every once in a while. So I think the next thing I'm gonna bake is cinnamon rolls with glaze on it, you know, make like warm. One of these probably on a Sunday morning. Uh, I used to make like coffee cakes and that type of thing in the mornings for when my kids were around. And oh, speaking of kids, I got pictures of my two oldest granddaughters going to school, their first day of school this year. So, and they both had dresses on. And then their littlest sister was standing next to them and smiling so big. And she'll be going to school, preschool in September. So, yeah, they're all so beautiful. It was really cool. Good to see them on their first day of school and looking optimistic for the school year. Hopefully, it goes well. So, and their parents, my son and his wife, were like high fiving each other, sitting down, having a cup of coffee with a little more quiet in the house, you know, with the two older girls gone. So that's kind of cool. It is. When my kids got a certain age, I won't say it was nice when they were at school during the day because I always worried about them. Um, Whenever somebody else was watching my kids, I never really got babysitters, but I tried that like a couple times and it just never felt right. But I'm sure it doesn't to many parents, but I'm not alone there. So, well, I'll let you go. Thank you for joining me. I'll probably have more to say tomorrow, but I do have to get outside and pull some more weeds before winter hits so they're not there in the spring, that type of thing. And I've got a lot of outside work to do before winter hits, so that's the way it is. So, um, like I say, I'll probably have a little more to say, but depends on how hard I work too. I may not come back. No. I was thinking if I start doing fencing again, because now that the bugs are going to be gone after the first freeze, I have to get out there and really get busy. So, okay, everybody. I'll talk to you as soon as I can. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Have a good night or day wherever you're at.